You are watching YouTube, but what are you watching on YouTube? You're watching Youtalk. So today we're gonna be talking about a few things. First, I'm gonna be giving some opening statements. Then we're gonna be working on the Spotlight app, Cute Cat, the future of Cartoon Network, and then the segment will be over. So, with that being said, let's get into the opening statements. So this is basically going to be a show where you comment what you want to see. But for today, I just like to give some things that, it's just like a news channel. Alright, now, without ado, let's get into Cute Cat. We have 3 cats being starred today. Our first cat is going to be Rosie.
You do know I don't want to be on this, right? Right.
Keep acting cute.
No. You heard what Liz said, right?
And you just said her name online. Nice job, Dad.
That's her first name. Liz who?
Yeah, what a cute little kitty. Rosie, say hi to the camera. Hi. Alright. Now we're going to move on to our next kitty, who you might already know, Miss Ellie. Hello, Miss Ellie. Hello, Miss Ellie. Miss Ellie. Miss Ellie, say hello to the camera.
There you go. Yeah.
Miss Ellie.
This is going in the garbage.
Come here, Miss Ellie.
But, you know what, Lee? Almost all the porch is done. Just this window needs to be done. Well, and I want to do them anyway.
Well, she was doing it off
camera. We're going to redo around what I
Right.
Right, I know that.
Let's move on to our third and final kitty.
I was going to do that one on Tuesday on that.
Nefertiti's. Nef.
The other, because I do see the other spot where your dad tried to fill in up there. Yeah. Like on I did on
Yeah, why don't you just roll around for the camera?
That's going to need to be done anyway. It's not good.
Aw, yes. Nef is such a sweet little kitty. Alright. Welcome back to Youtalk. So, by the way, just wanted to say, what do you guys think about Awesome Digs? My studio, all that. Got a new studio, it's pretty nice. Alright, prepare for a rant, because you're here. So, we are going to be looking at the future of none other than Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network has had its ups and downs throughout the year, and we all know that it's sort of slipping. But that's okay. So now, we're going to look at all the shows that are currently canceled, not renewed, or renewed, and I'm going to say my personal opinion about them. Now, just a heads up, these are just my silly personal opinions, and if you enjoy some of the shows that I don't mind me, it's just my silly personal opinion. Alright, let's start with Adventure Time. When I was a little kid, I think I was about 9 years old when I saw the first episode of Adventure Time. I thought it was scary at first, but as I got older, I grew to love it and understand it. They've been through so much. They've been through about 3 apps so far, and they're really going some places with it. But sadly, Adventure Time is coming to a close. As we know, new episodes have not been announced, and it has already not been renewed for a new season. If you go on demand, there's a new setup where you can see the titles. The ones that don't have a picture are most likely canceled, unrenewed, or just abandoned completely. Now, I personally always enjoyed Adventure Time, and I thought it was very creative in a Steven Universe way, but better. It's basically like Mighty Magiswords, except the opposite. Instead of being bad and stupid, it's good and funny and creative and has heart in it. Now, let's move on to a show that you probably don't know because it has been abandoned, and it only goes on during like 6 in the morning now. Ben 10 Omniverse. I personally never had something for this show. There's been so many rip-offs and reboots done by Cartoon Network. Ben 10 Omniverse just never really caught anyone's attention. But if you look on demand, it still has the little picture, so chances are it will be renewed for a new season, and it will continue to be a pain in the neck for all of us. Now, this you might not know. You might have seen it once or twice if you had to stay homesick and watch daytime television. It's called Buningilla. Basically, it's a bunny that's also Dracula. Now, this show, when it first started, I was like, oh my god, it's a bunny that's a vampire. This has some serious potential for story development, character development, good animation. When the first episode came out, we were all sorely disappointed. Buningilla was a joke. It wasn't anything. It was literally just skits about how a bunny with fangs bites a dog to get the dog's food. Just stupid stuff. Thankfully, it got canceled without even going and finishing the first season. It only had about 5 episodes, maybe 8. I don't know. It wasn't a very good show, and you can find it free on demand, but I really don't request investing your time in it because, again, it got canceled after 5 episodes. There's got to be a reason for it. Next, onto a show that's had some controversy over the ages and has also had a little bit of uncertainness. No, it's not Steven Universe. It's Clarence. Well, this show, I don't know what to say. It's like regular show, but with humans and boring, stupider, and just not very good. Teaches kids to get outside and do dangerous stuff. It looks like a fun show, and I mean, it could have gone much better than it did. It currently hasn't been renewed for a new season, but so we can assume that it's canceled. They probably are just wrapping up the last season of it, but I mean, it's an okay show. I started watching it when it came out. I thought it would be a great show. And it did go places, and it exceeded my expectations. I expected it to be another Uncle Grandpa, but it wasn't. So, yeah. And now, we're going to take some calls from some visitors, unless it's just a call not for the studio, because we're currently in the studio. So, hang tight. What? No clue. What? Nope. Alright. I guess it wasn't a call for the studio. It wasn't a fan call, but that's okay. Let's continue. So, Clarence, bit of controversy. I think it's had its ups and downs, like when Jeff got into the unadvanced class or something like that, or when Sumo decided to build a boat. It's had its emotional standpoints. So, looks like a call for the studio. Hang on, folks. Let me find the studio phone, and then we'll get going with the rest of the video. Okay, folks, we are now going to go. I was busy preparing the phone call room because we are now, at this point, going to do what's called a mid-segment switch. We're going to take a break, take a phone call, and then we're going to get back to my rant about Cartoon Network. Hello? What's up? And why have you called the studio today? Okay. So, what do you need to know? What? Yeah, you didn't call at the best time, but that's okay. We're doing a mid-segment switch. So, what do you need to know? Hang on 1 minute. Our fan wants to know what we're saying about Cartoon Network. Well, Mr. Fan Person, basically, Cartoon Network is in a dreary state right now, and it has been many good shows that are being canceled, such as Steven Universe, some controversial shows like Clarence, and Regular Show and Gumball and Adventure Time are ending, so this show personally thinks it's the end of an era. Yes, and I can hear your concern. You are concerned about this? Yeah, it's the end of an era, and there's been a lot of good shows that we've enjoyed. Alright, well, okay, by the way, if you would like, you can call back in 4 minutes, because gotta finish the episode, but thank you for that phone call, okay? Alright, bye. Our fan has asked a good question. What does the future of Cartoon Network look like? Dreary or good? Well, personally, we don't know the state of Cartoon Network right now because they haven't announced any new shows other than Mighty Magiswords. And Mighty Magiswords, well, we'll get into that later. Okay, on to the next. Courage the Cowardly Dog apparently is coming back up for a reboot. But how could they reboot it if it's from their original owners? I'll have a separate video for that, maybe. DC Superhero Girls. Something you might not have heard of, but it's basically encouraging women to get out there and be their own hero, like DC Superhero Girls. And no, if you're thinking, cool, Wonder Woman, Catwoman, no, it's literally whole new people, and it's not very good. It got canceled after about 8 episodes, I think. So you can find it on free on demand, but I don't request investing your time in this. On to the next one. Dun, 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 dun. We should all say a prayer for Gumball. The amazing world of Gumball has sadly been canceled. So, what will we do now? I don't know. I honestly don't know why they would cancel The Amazing World of Gumball. Even in the current seasons, it had very good ratings, and it continued to gather the hearts of fans. I personally was always on and off about this one. Sort of depended on what the episode was about, but it's a sad day for Cartoon Network. Now on to the next one. Johnny Test is apparently up for a reboot. It's going to be up for its 20th season. I don't know how this teen pandering cartoon keeps going on and on, but it somehow does. And it's not very, it's just disturbing how it keeps going on. It's very teen pandering. Not cleaning your room, not eating your vegetables, stealing from your siblings. The show has great morals, alright? On to the next one. Looney Tunes. The old one. Everyone loves that. But now, on to the Dark Ages.
Lay.
We should be quiet. They might be coming for us. We're going to talk about Mighty Magiswords. So, Mighty Magiswords is a new show that Hang on. Liz! The cat's got some gel on it. I think it's supposed to be like,
My hands are just as sticky as she is.
Sorry, we're having some
She
problems.
knocked over the plant, too. Lee, Rosie knocked over the aloe, and she might have some stuff on her.
It's still intact. It's literally intact, but she's just got some sticky stuff on her.
Well, you gotta clean up after your cat. Pick up the pot, pick up
Dad.
the soap, sweep up the soil.